Pierre.
Christian.
No intro this time, bro. No intro.
No
It's Attack on
intro.
Titan time, baby. Let's go.
AOT.
Bro.
AOT. AOT.
Bro, listen to me, Pierre. There's a lot of shit that goes down. All right.
Ah.
It's inevitable that either I'm going to forget to cover something or you're going to forget to cover something. We're going to try to touch on as much as we can because every frame, every word, every scene culminated together warrants a 5-hour discussion.
It really does,
But
Christian. It really does.
we don't got that kind of time, so we need to
man,
touch
we're in
on.
Mm.
What's up?
I would say we're in our mid to late 20s. We don't have kids. We don't have kids or wives. We have time. This will be 5 hours.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We're gonna touch on all the really important stuff for sure. And so let me just say that. But yeah, man, I want to start off by saying I watched an interview with Hajime Isayama, the guy who is the creator of Attack on Titan. I've watched all of his interviews that are available on YouTube. And
Okay.
the interview that I saw recently was him in, I want to say, New York. He was in America. And he was speaking to like this crowd of people on the finale of Attack on Titan. And I found myself really tearing up listening to this guy speak. It's his demeanor. He exudes this humility about him, and he's so soft spoken. He's so it looks like he chooses his words very carefully, and I was so overwhelmed with happiness for the success that he's having with Attack on Titan, because I'm familiar with his story to a degree. He was this wasn't he struggled to get Attack on Titan, he struggled to get any kind of eyeballs on Attack on Titan in the beginning. Okay. And it was a journey where a lot of people doubted him, his family doubted him, and just overall his whole seeing his work, his life's work, and how it ended up, it definitely made me teary-eyed because I'm so happy for this guy. This is such an incredible story, and he deserves all the success, all the accolades. Him and also the animation studios, everybody who, the directors, the actors, oh my God, the actors, the musicians, they have created something truly special here that should not just be relegated to like the anime community. This needs to be like shared across all mediums of storytelling because it is just a phenomenal work of fiction.
Top tier. Top fucking tier.
Top tier. Top tier.
And so, yeah, if this is true. Also, if anyone's listening to this like for the first time, it's like we weren't doing Attack on Titans.
Whoa, yeah, we weren't recording
it. Yeah, okay. I'm by my window, of course. Yeah, right. We're literally in the middle of season 2 of Vinland Saga. And then Christian's like, Pierre,
yeah,
the last part came out. So we're like, you know what? We love Thorfinn, but we're gonna put Thorfinn on hold for a week. But
yeah. What a crazy two of some of the best that anime has ever produced or that has ever created. Attack on Titan and Vinland Saga. Something highest.
Honestly,
highest
it's subjective,
quality.
but I'm with you. That is, yeah. Seriously,
it's really leaning into more objectivity at this point. That is just some of the best stories. And the fact that these two authors respect each other and acknowledge each other's works and love what the other produces, it just adds so much more to these two stories.
And fittingly enough, you said these exact words in episode 14, which, if you look up top on YouTube, the link is up there. It's episode 14 of season 2 of Vinland Saga, which we just did. But anyway,
yeah.
Christian, okay.
Words, it's all gonna be hard. Like expressing this episode, appreciating it, it's gonna be tough.
Okay.
It's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough because there's too much to appreciate. That's why it's gonna be tough.
No. They did this. You know what, dude? Let's get in, man. Let's get in.
Let's get into it. Wasting too much time already. All right.
Okay. No need for a recap because, like we mentioned, people should know what the fuck's going on. Because if you don't, then we're sorry to tell you, it is what it is. This is for the last part, right? What's the name of this? This is Attack on Titans part 2 of the season finale. Is that what this is?
It's a long, complicated thing. Let's just call it like the finale, and then within this finale, there's part 1, part 2, and part 3.
Yes. Okay. All right. Go. Our brother Christian.
In part one, they called it the battle. Well, it's called the battle between heaven and earth. What? Oh my god, that title! What a fucking title, man! Jesus, the epicness of that title. What the hell, man?
Okay.
We start off the scene.
Our brother, our black brother. But go ahead. It's all good.
On Young Capone.
Yes.
Young Capone. I like saying his name. I'm not gonna lie.
Of course, Christian. Oh, he made
it's
us
a fun
proud.
name. It's a fun name, dude.
Talk about representation. This motherfucker represented.
It's like his name is like Kurapika. I like saying Kurapika. I really like saying Kurapika.
I know you do.
Kurapika.
I know you do. Okay, so
but yeah,
climax. Homeboy's trying to land this plane.
Yeah. He's trying hard, and the crew: Armin, Mikasa, Pieck, Reiner, Annie, Connie, John, Levi. They're airdropped onto this giant skeletal creature.
Airdrop. I like that. But leading up to that, some little girl's like, "What's that in the sky?" You're not a big Marvel fan. And Spider-Man 3, the original one with Tobey Maguire, when freaking James Franco's character comes out of nowhere to save him as he's getting crushed by the Sandman. Some little girl was like, "What's that in the sky?" so when that little girl's like, "Is that a plane?" I was like, "Oh my goodness, Spider-Man 3. But anyway,
yeah, our brother comes out. Isn't that also a Superman thing? Like, look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's Superman.
Yeah. That is Superman. Oh, yeah. DC does some of that shit too from time to time. But yeah, that is true. That is true. Line. Homeboy's like, I can't do it, but I'm gonna fight to do it. It's gonna have to be an emergency landing, but I'm gonna keep going till we're over the founding Titan. And they're like, "Yo."
Yeah, and then after that, okay, so right after they recap, they show the same thing that they showed earlier in the year, this whole airdrop thing. We see Ymir freeing the pig. Now, so during Ymir's backstory in season 4, King Fritz threatened to cut out the eye of every slave who revealed he threatened to cut out the eye of every slave if no one revealed who let the pigs escape. That was part of her backstory that we were shown this. And then also in the backstory, they were shown that all the slaves are pointing to Ymir in the scene, which is representative of them pinning the blame on Ymir. So at the time, we were meant to draw a couple conclusions. A, that it's a revelation about the society she lived in and how it was one where adult slaves would sacrifice a child out of their own fear and selfishness. B, that Ymir was chosen unfairly from all the slaves there. But of course, per the flashback, like she was chosen unfairly, as in she wasn't the one who let the pigs escape. That's what we were meant to believe. But of course, they just showed us here that she actually was the person who freed the pigs. So they confirm that she was the rightful culprit.
Right, culprit. Yes.
And then also, C, her doing this caused her to be hunted down for sport, which ultimately led to her finding the tree with the hallucinogenia. Hallucinogenia, that's the real world name of the creature who's responsible for Titans. That spindly like creature that keeps showing up. That's a real ancient organism, and the name hallucinogenia is given because of its dream-like appearance. So that's a real creature that this thing is based on. So, and this flashback was so efficient. Like this flashback with Ymir was so efficient because, in a way, the crime of enabling freedom, aka Ymir, a slave, releasing caged pigs, which themselves are another form of slavery, these caged pigs. So her doing this set in motion an era of titans, which culminated into a man who was so much of a slave to freedom, he forced humanity to the brink of extinction. So immediately we're confronted with the theme of freedom, and we're reminded of how it lays the foundation for the finale, where everything that's happening is due to the ramifications of the pursuit of freedom. Right. It's a very fitting and poetic start, and one that's very easy to miss. Yeah. It's a beautiful start. A really, really beautiful start. So yeah, after this flashback with Ymir, there's a lot of stuff goes down. Yeah. I guess the main thing is that, well, first Armin is captured by an Okapi. I think that's what it's called.
Wait. We're really kicking. We're not kicking. We're not skipping. But sure, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, and if there's anything that like I'm going too fast over and you want to cover it, feel free to jump in.
Homeboy's captured. That is true. No. So what I was gonna say, right after the Marly and the poor Eldians realized through binoculars, like, oh shit, like armored titans, cart titans, like ODM gear, like that's a fusion, that's a merge. These people actually came, aside from the differences, to come and stop rumbling. So like, oh shit, we gotta help. Rainer's mom sees and she starts crying, and that's when Armin asks Ainer, like, in what way are you free? Which basically just tied into everything you just said. It's like, because it's such a paradox.
Eren, right? You mean Eren?
Armin asked Eren. Yes. Oh, I said Did I say Aenor? I said Aenor, didn't I?
I think you said Aenor or Reiner.
I did say Aenor. I'm still on Vinland Saga, bro. What is? Yeah. Yes, he has Eren. Exactly. In what way are you free? Which ties in everything you just said. That's actually true. And yes, Ymir. She comes out. The way they spot out Zeke, like the critical thinking is like so quick. Like, we can't find Zeke. Like, he's probably hiding. Armin's like, all right, that's all good. I'm the Colossal Titan. I'm going to draw him out with heat. He's going to have to come out. It's like, holy shit, that's so dope. They're thinking right in that moment. And then Armin dropped. Christian, there's several lines in this episode. This guy said, those who can't abandon anything. You better stop with that.
You better stop with that. Put some respect on his name.
We got to put some respect on Armin's name. Homeboy say, those who can't abandon anything can't change anything. There's a bunch of little lines that these people cut out in this final episode.
And this also go ahead. with that line, I think this might be important to preface. There, like, you, I don't know how you would want to word this, like, because the things in the prior seasons aren't like super fresh in your head, right?
I watched a quick recap of this. It wasn't quick. I watched like a thorough recap of this actually. Yeah, okay, a few things I do remember.
Because Armin's saying those who can't abandon anything, that line that you just mentioned.
Correct.
He's been saying that like across all the seasons. So I'm not sure if you picked up on that, like when he said it here. Because that's a big thing that's a big philosophy he's been holding on to for a while now.
I mean, pretty much they're pursuing like Eren. No, Mikasa's been in doubt. Armin has never openly, well, I said never because that's how I remember it. But if you say he's been saying that, I guess that's something he's been wrestling with. Because Mikasa has been like straight up, I'm not killing Eren. Like, yeah, it's just I'm crying. I don't think I can kill Eren. And he's been like, bitch, we gotta kill Eren. Like Levi's like, bro, we gotta kill Eren. But I've never heard Armin actually give his verdict on this. Like, he's absorbed everything because he's been Eren's closest friend, him and Mikasa. But until he said that, like, to me, I thought it was like, okay, I'm about to blow this shit up. And Eren, you might die. Zeke, you might like die because it's just about to get very hot. But that's what I have to do. And I need to rid myself of these like childish ties. Well, not childish. Like, this is your childhood friend. It's like your best friend. Those were like a trio. So that's what I took it at. But I didn't know that's something he was slowly manifesting in the previous seasons. I thought it was like a final breakthrough. Like, shit, I gotta do this. Like, this must get done.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely. Oh, you want to get that?
Oh, this car that's driving. Yeah, I'm by my window.
Oh,
I
oh
don't
no,
know
I
what's
heard
going on.
a knock on the door.
Oh no, I felt like a knock. It was like you say a muffler? Is that an English word? Muffler
Are
of a
you
car?
serious? That sounded like a vivid knock. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, it gets visceral up here. These motherfuckers are drag racing or something, but I don't know.
What the
They can't
hell?
stop this train, Christian. They can't stop the AOT train.
They can't stop it. They can't stop it. Okay. Where were we? I forget what we were talking about.
No, that's all good. So yeah, when you say Armin's been saying that, I did not pick up on that. That is something that he's been saying. That like just those who can't abandon anything can't change anything.
Hmm. I think the last time he said that was. Ooh, okay. This is the last time I remember him saying this. He probably said it afterwards too. But in season 2, when it was like that big finale where Hannes, you remember the drunk guy when he was bitten by the Titan who ate Eren's mom?
Hmm.
You remember that scene?
No, I don't.
Oh man. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's that was in season 2. Like Armin was trying to get into Berthold's head, and internally Armin was like, those who can't abandon anything can't change anything. That's the last time I remember him saying that. I'm
Huh.
pretty sure he said it again like later on though. So
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Well,
but
that's listen, man. We're kicking. Yeah, like you were
yeah.
saying. Anyway, to catch up to where you got to, yes. And homeboy was about to do it, and snap, he get caught. It almost gets eaten. Almost looks like, but
He gets his mouth
unfortunately,
stuffed. They try to
yeah,
suffocate him
yeah,
because they said Levi said that any injury and he would have transformed right away. So this
correct.
is a clever way of
To
suppressing
immobilize
that.
him. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Also, dude, okay, by the way, I found out what I think is the reason why a Titan shifter can just bite their thumb and transform into a Titan. I read this on some discussion thread because I don't think they ever officially answer it in the show why that they're able to do that. And I think um, it's because when you bite your thumb, it's like or when you're in pain, it's a quick way to stimulate the nerves in your body. And that nerve stimulation is what you need in order to turn into a Titan because it's connected to the spine in some way. Because there's this imagery of spines show up a lot, and I think that's why whenever they're in pain, they can transform, like because it deals with an immense shock to your nerves, it gives you the ability to transform. I think
Hmm.
that's what it is, which is cool. That's fucking cool. That's so
That's why they
cool.
bite. That's why they bite them. Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, the
Makes sense.
pain triggers the nerves. So dope.
This is just this is just anime. Whoa, whoa, I'm not trying to say that in that sense at all. Let me rephrase that. Um I saw this movie, Breaking All the Rules, with Jamie Foxx and Gabrielle Union. And in the movie, Gabrielle Union's character told Jamie Foxx that it's physically impossible for a human being to bite their own like not the thumb, but like the space between your thumb and your index. Basically any part of your finger to make it bleed out. Because your body will constantly try to shield you from getting to that extent to like draw your
Yeah,
own blood out. So
I
for them
heard
to
the
even get
same thing.
yes, for them to bypass this, for blood to come out, like you need to be a different kind of beast. But then again, if you saw these kids' trainings, well, not the Eldians, because these guys just like they joined the scout to trying to help out. But the Marlians, well, Eldians and Marley that were trained to become the Titans to invade Paradise Island, those were monsters. So these kids can do it. That's fine. But when you look at Eren and Armin doing this, it takes a lot, man, to like bite your own
Mm.
like make yourself bleed. Although like you're about to transform, that's fine. This pain is ephemeral, but still, it takes a lot. Pretty much, it takes a lot from what Gabrielle Union said. I didn't even do any freaking research on that.
No,
But yeah,
I also heard that like you'd be able to bite your pinky, like you would a carrot, if it wasn't for those limiters that you just talked about on pain that we have. And I mean, I would also imagine that a Titan shifter's relationship to pain becomes different because they immediately know that they'll be healed. But that doesn't take away from anything you just said about the fact that it's extremely painful to do that. Especially Pieck in this episode, like
bro.
At one point, she was just biting left and right. We'll get to that.
That's just no top tier. So yes, Christian,
I love
take
Pieck,
our boy.
man.
We love Pieck. We're gonna get the Pieck. We love Pieck,
dude.
They take our boy, Christian. They take our boy. They take our boy to the back, and then all these fancy looking Titans looking like freaking. You don't play FIFA. For FIFA, there's the Centurions. The Centurions, old cards of old legends. Yeah, the icons, legends. That's what they look like. They're like gray or silverish. Just to distinguish that, hey, we're not from the now. Like, we've obviously been raised, which we're going to get into that, but like we're antiques, basically. So these Titans come out of nowhere. Armin's getting dragged. And, Mikasa's like, no. And Levi's like, wait, girl, hold up. Do not fucking move. Because we're outnumbered right now. Oh, my goodness. And then Pieck come out. He's like, yeah, I recognize this. This is the past generation Titans created.
Dude,
bro.
Do you understand the significance of what this is? Like,
I understand.
It's a big fucking deal.
This is a big deal.
This is a massive deal, man.
This is a huge deal.
This is no joke.
Oh, this man
is scary.
Brought them back. This is very scary.
It's extremely scary.
It's like Eren, the founding Titan, brought them back solely to fight. This dude can bring back any Titan that he wants.
So it wasn't Eren, though, who brought them back. This resistance that they're going up against, it's Ymir.
I know. Oh, no, I'm going little by little to the... Bro, Christian, we know this.
No, because Pierre, you just said that it was Eren who brought him up, so we got to clarify.
I understand. At the time, they don't know they're dealing with Ymir yet. They haven't but for the sake of
we
know. We saw the little girl come out. We saw this, but nobody saw no little girl.
Armin saw her.
Nah, Armin didn't get to see her. Armin got taken from the back, bro. Armin got
but when he was being dragged, he gave her a little side eye.
Yes. As he's being dragged, that is true, Christian. That is true. Rest assured, Christian, we will uncover this whole thing. Well, there's nothing to uncover. They're gonna tell us.
I don't even. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
No, you don't even wait. Go ahead. What do you doing?
I wasn't sure if they even ever found out that Ymir is the... Yeah, they did. They found out that Ymir is the one who's attacking them.
Of course, Christian. Yes, they do. At the end,
Pierre, what is this tone in your voice? Keep going.
Is this tone?
Keep going.
So everyone's frozen. Pieck just told him the founding Titan brought these motherfuckers back. He can do that. Well, we know it's a she. Honestly, we don't know what you... Yes, it's a she.
Bro.
Yes, we do. we do. Everyone's frozen, and Pieck said, I was never friends with Eren anyway. Bro, and my girl made a run. She dodged several of these mofos. It was like, she almost made it out, bro. She exited the Titan to drop the detonator, and then Daddy chill.
She was grinding on the rails, too, right next to Eren's head.
Oh,
that was crazy.
That actually hurt me because I loved her character so much. What I loved about her, although like her training, because these guys, unfortunately, right, they're kids, but they're raised to be so cold-blooded against Eldians, which is so. But that's what they're brought up. The kids in Marly that had to go through the boot camp because that's the only way to bring honor to your family. Like, you're an Eldian living amongst people that hate you. The best way is to rise among the ranks, to become one of the Titans, to gain some level of respect, to put your family in a better situation in that society. I like that she never harbored any unreasonable hate. Like, look at Gabby, for example, right? Gabby's much younger. So, although we're going to get to Gabby, but I'm saying I love that Pieck is so reasonable. Like, the initial introduction was like all hate because that's what we're trained to come do. But as soon as everyone lay out a plan in front of her, explained to her what the fuck's going on, what side we need to join, she fell in line. She understood. Like, she understood the assignment. She put everything that she's been taught aside, which is hard to do Because when you've been engineered mentally as a kid, you've been groomed to think a certain way, to see a certain group as an enemy. It's really hard to get with it when time comes to like Rainer, like a Rainer's transition, right? Rainer's transition was very slow. He got to live with them. Pieck just got there, and Pieck's already like, okay, you know what? We're joining the fight. It's the end of the world anyway. Fuck it. We're gonna put our differences aside. But anyway, yes, homegirl gets speared. Insane.
I fucking love Pieck, dude. Oh my god.
And just so you know, Christian, we're only 8 minutes in.
Yeah,
I remember when she got speared. I texted you. I'm like, bro, it's only been 8 minutes. Just, oh my goodness. Also, before, as she's dropping the detonator, Mikasa starts screaming. I'm like, bro, let him go. I'm like, no, because Pieck was dropping the detonator. It was about to kill Eren. Mikasa was like, no. I was like, oh my goodness. Can someone...
That's important.
This is
what Mikasa did. Ooh, that is super important.
But yeah, I get what you're saying. This was just love. This was
like this is
Bae. This is Bae. That's her baby daddy, bro. That's Bae. That's just Eren just, I don't know, man. This man did a number on this girl. Ugh, she should have threw that scarf away. Anyway, let's keep going. And of course, Christian, we see one of our older faces coming back as a Generation Titan, if it's what Pieck called them. Yes, Galliard, the old Jaw Titan, came back. Homeboy brought him back. Well, we're under the impression that it was Homeboy, but it wasn't. It was a familiar face. And then they take us to the ground, Christian. They take us to the ground. Holy shit. Marley's like, you know what? If these guys are doing it up there, the few of them, we need to do it out here. A few of them are fighting the enemies back. What do you think they're fighting for? Like, we got to join the fight too. It is what it is. Let's go. They take us back upstairs. Levi's doing his thing. Bro.
Bro, Levi, remember, right? This dude he's missing a finger. He doesn't have his eye. He's in pain. Like, because this injury that he just received that chopped off his finger, it didn't happen too long ago. So I doubt they had, like, painkillers at the ready for him.
Oh, yeah, they did not. No, homeboy, like, it's just pure stealth.
He's out here struggling. And he's going hand to hand. He's like one-on-one combat with the Jaw Titan.
With the Jaw Titan.
Navigating other Titans. The
steroids Jaw Titan, not the little kid navigating inside. The one that got brought back. This is like Daenerys' dragon that got brought back. This is the Jaw Titan times 5. Because, you know, like, they're designed only to fight those Titans that got brought back. These kids can make mistakes.
Yeah, right.
It's just like, man. Levi's just doing it. He tells Jean, bro, dude, everybody plays such a role. Oh my goodness. He tells Jean to run. You know, Mikasa is just cleaning house behind him. Keeping
the way that she fucking rapid fired those missiles. That was so cool.
Bro. And then they take us back to our boy as he's blinking in and out of consciousness. That's from one of my favorite poems, Liminality by Neil Hilborn. But anyway, as he's blinking in and out of consciousness, he's putting it all together, which is insane, man. Like,
he's smart.
Yeah.
He's crazy smart.
Bro, this reminded me of Promised Neverland, season 1, of course, when freaking Norman knows death is coming and he freaking conjure a plan to get these motherfuckers to safety. To fixate your mind and something while something crazier is happening. You know how hard that is, Christian. But
yeah, like the ability to think under pressure, that's not easy. Like being able to think is one thing, but then being able to think clearly under pressure, especially when, like, because in the back of their minds, they know that every single second that's being wasted, the colossal Titans around the world are trampling other people.
Yep.
So to be able to think clearly while you know that the vast majority of humanity is being killed as you think, that is inhumane to expect that of somebody.
That is true. Inhumane is the word. Yeah, dude. With all our flaws, all our imperfections, all of our fucking just his weakness too hard. I mean, we are not feeble. Yes. People can get. Yeah, we're humans. That's it. Yeah, we're just human. That's a good phrase, right? So you should be freaking out. Holy shit! I'm about to be eaten alive. Like I'm in some unidentified flying animal's mouth, because at this point we don't know what an Okapi is. Nobody even know to identify Okapi yet.
Okapi.
I don't even know. No, Mikasa about to later on. They about to be like, I think I know. But for now, we're just like, what the fuck? What is this animal? And to be like, wait, this is not Eren. No, Eren wouldn't want this. Ymir's doing this. Like the sanity to remain a plum and figure this shit out in those circumstances, bro. Crazy stuff.
And then Berthold, the Colossal Titan, now he starts to go on the offensive too, or like his synthetic Colossal Titan, he starts to attack everybody. So that's, you said if he did.
He did. But yeah, no. Currently he's suspended. He's suspended. Like he hasn't done shit. But sure, he will. That is true.
Well, because when
go ahead.
Well, because when Armin was in that like that ocean, the dark ocean place, he saw an image of Berthold, and then Berthold was crying, and then right after that, we see the Colossal Titan, or at least the manufactured Colossal Titan. He grabs Reiner, and then takes like a big chomp out of him, while his mom watches. Which is some crazy foresight or some crazy vision.
Yeah, I know, right? Girl, like you're like 80 years old. How are you seeing this far? Like people are using binoculars to see freaking.
Yeah, right. That's true. That's true.
My mother knows. Of course.
Well, I guess though from a distance, like you could see the giants.
Because it's a big guy. Yeah. The armored titan is huge. Yeah, he takes a bite. That's true. And Reiner falls, and Jean goes to hold on Christian. And Reiner says, let me go. And this man's like, I'm not letting you go.
Yeah, let me.
And Reiner tells him, do you even think we can win this? He's like, I don't think we can, but we need to fight till the end, bro. Oh my goodness. Ooh, the testicular fortitude. No, fuck that. The testicular / ovarian fortitude. Does anyone can have those? Is that the adjective for what I want to be saying? Yeah.
You mean like ovaries?
Yeah. I don't know if that's an adjective for it. I don't want to be like, I don't want to be gender biased. Like guys or girls can be strong. Is what I'm trying to say. That doesn't even exist. Listen, English is not my first language. This is what it is. But yeah, the freaking everyone came through. Like there was no weak link. This was not like freaking. This was not like
everybody
Sam
had their chance to shine.
Oh, dude, like Game of Thrones, bro. One of Jon Snow's best friend. You know you can't fight. Sit your ass in the basement with Tyrion. You don't know what I'm talking about, Christian, because you didn't finish Game of Thrones. This motherfucker went out there to fight, caused one of Jon Snow's best friend to die, like screaming on a battlefield that nobody told him to get on. Nobody talk about that. It is what it is. Anyway, my point was like Sam Tarly decided to go freaking fight the Night King and his army, knowing he can't fight, causing one of Jon Snow's best friend to die. But anyway, to bring back full circle, everybody brought their A game. Connie brought his A game. Jean brought his A game. So they're holding on. Like Jean's
that's hard to do. You know, that's hard to write.
To not like show that. Right.
To write it in a way where nobody's like forgotten. Everybody plays a role. That's difficult. That is not easy to do.
No, they weren't.
Especially when the stakes are this high.
That's the thing too, Christian.
It's not easy.
That's the thing. The things leading up to this, it would have been ludicrous if one of these guys dropped down. Hey, we just killed our best friends to get to this point. We didn't only kill we just killed our brothers. Because there was a whole freaking divide among us. One part ago was the first part of the finale. I don't remember how many parts at this point there is in Attack on Titan. Just
it was like
so you tell me you're telling me we're gonna get here and one of us is gonna like fucking pee on himself or herself? Like no, bro. Just no. We're afraid.
Damn. So you know
we're going now.
So you wouldn't. I doubt you remember this, but in season 1, there was the Levi squad was part of it. Part of his squad was a girl named Petra, and she peed herself when they were fighting Titans.
I remember
that. It was like, you remember in the forest when we didn't see her pee. We didn't see her pee herself, but they were like kind of joking on her. It was when they were right before Eren transformed and fought the female Titan Annie for the first time. That's when that happened. But yeah, because you said pee your pants, I just thought of that.
No, that's true. Because also at that time, right? At that time, these kids walked into something they didn't even know. Like, these kids were so unprepared for like the gravity of the atrocity they were about to witness. Like watching your parents get dismembered and eaten and chewed. It's just, bro. It's like the US with the Vietnam War. Like, these soldiers were just not mentally prepared for the fucked up shit they were about to go see out there. But anyway, this just got on some weird shit. I'm not even American, bro. Let's go back. Anyway. Okay. Yeah, so bro. Christian, bro. Raynor is freaking Raynor. Bro, I need to stop.
Get it out of your head, dude.
Saga. We just did Villain Saga, bro. Raynor is a new guy. Anyway, yes, homeboy, Jean is holding on, Christian, and Mikasa does this Captain America thing, bro. Steve Rogers in game, Christian. He is beaten. He is battered. His hand is broken. He tightens his shield to support his arm, who gave out, by the way, and say, I can do this shit all day. Bro, Mikasa's like, she sees everyone's down, and she gets up, and she's like, come at me.
Wait, before that.
Sure, go ahead.
Connie was suspended, and a variant of the Beast Titan was a snake, and it was going after him, and Mikasa cut this. No, was it Mikasa?
I think that was Levi.
Levi
was one
It was Levi, yeah. But then the snake bit Levi's leg.
Yes.
So he's out of commission now.
Yeah.
Like, he's that leg is gone. It's not coming back.
He's running on adrenaline. Levi's running solely on adrenaline. Adrenaline for these next few freaking hour and 20 minutes.
Like, yes, which emphasizes the scene that you were just about to talk about with Mikasa, because we see that there really is no hope. Like,
there's no hope.
Jean is holding on to Reiner. They can't get out of that situation.
No
Levi,
hope.
Typically the ace in the hole, the trump card, he just is out of commission. Connie's holding him. So the only person left that we see,
Mikasa.
And then go ahead. You were gonna say,
and then she's like, come at me, and then we hear, oh shit, Mikasa, get out of the way, bro. Christian, this was
talk about it. Talk about that moment,
bro. Christian, this was Cap. It's Sam on your left, bro. Christian,
wait,
this was. All right,
but the imagery, the
alignment of the wings.
The wings, yes. The wings of freedom, Pierre. You remember that this is what the scouts represent. This is the birds.
Yes.
Birds and the wings. And then what we know, I mean, obviously, I don't think we need to speak as if we don't know what's going to happen in the rest of the episode. We know that Mikasa is the one who ends up saving everybody.
I know, right?
So this moment is like, she's the fucking
she's
wings
a phoenix,
of freedom.
Bro. She's the wings of freedom,
she's an embodiment.
She's an embodiment. She's a symbol, bro.
Yeah.
A symbol of so many things,
so great.
A symbol of love, like a symbol of forgiveness, a symbol of, like, she's so pure, yet so fucking sadistic. She will kill a bitch. Like, because I've had some deadly kills, but regardless, oh my goodness, bro, this was endgame. This was Ted Lasso beating Rupert and saying barbecue sauce, bro. This was.
I feel like it's better than that.
This was no, that dark game. I replayed that dark game from Ted Lasso like 15 times. Bro, it's like my father used to play this with him until the day I died when I was 17 or some shit. Barbecue sauce. Just this was Cap on your left. She's like, Mikasa, get out of the way, bro. Oh my goodness. Falco, bro. Christian, everybody brought their A game.
Falco, think of that name, man. Falco. Think of the name. Falco.
What? I know, right? Falcon. Name, I completely know what you're talking about. It's very fitting.
And dude. Also, you probably don't remember this, man. You need to rewatch this show, bro. Like, because the beginning of season 4, the very first few seconds when we're first introduced to Falco, he has a memory where he says, I had a dream that I was flying through the air and there was a whole bunch of scouts that were whooshing and wishing throughout the sky. This is what he was referring to.
Oh shit.
This is it. Yeah.
Damn. Christian, that I did not know, but I remember that vividly. That's when we got introduced. Gabby was the main star for me for that first episode. Yeah. That's the train, right? Yeah. The train bust job.
Yep. The war that they were in. They were in the trenches.
Everybody got their A game, man. There was no weak link. Like a chain is as strong as its weakest link, bitch. There was none. Mm-hmm. Those were all just strong links. It's like, yo. Yeah. But of course, Annie had to tell them, yeah, like that transformation is good and all, but this motherfucker sunk the ship.
You know what? That's too bad. Right? Too bad. Suck it up.
Yeah, suck it up. Everyone who, if you can't drown, it is what. If you can't swim, oh well.
You're not even being trampled by the Titans,
right?
Count your blessings.
Oh man, she came at the right time, bro. This was Littlefinger for the Battle of the Bastards that nobody seemed to give this motherfucker credit for. Like, people never think Jon Snow won the Battle of the Bastard, but if Littlefinger then loved Sansa, they'd be like, okay, I'll lend you my army and we'll go get this dude. It is what it is. Although there was interest for him too, because he would rule the North. He wanted that. But like, nobody ever say Littlefinger's the reason that Jon Snow won the Battle of the Bastards. But it is what it is. That's a whole different thing. It is what it is. It is what it is. But anyway, it was that kind of scene, bro. Like, dude, she said, Armin, get out of the way. Oh, I hate that they didn't do that in slow motion. Because, they're kids. It was like, that would have been so much. Actually, no, I'll take the scene edit. I take it as is. I wouldn't change a thing. They're freaking on Falco. Falco saved the day. And Levi's dropping knowledge. Guys, we're going to have to do it. You all making good points. We need one group to go back for Armin because we need the Colossal's explosion. That's fact. We need that shit. That detonator that can't seem to get through. It is where it is. Another group, we got to go for Eren. And like Pieck was trying to do unsuccessfully, we got to go for the Nape, guys. That's it. Everyone agrees, of course. And Mikasa is just like, no.
Demo.
Oh, man. Christian, I'm sweating. Of course, not irrelevant. I guess it is what it is. Humans will be humans. They fucking take us to the ground. Eldians seeking help for their injuries. And of course, Marly and soldiers are like, bitch, like, no. Like, we know we've been putting y'all through shit. Fuck. Y'all gonna try to kill us. It's so sad that you can choose to, what's the word? You can choose to ignore your conscience. Well, your conscience is a knock that fades over time if you don't respond to it. But you're still aware of atrocities that you're committing to people that I guess you've been told by your commanders to inflict pain on, to mistreat, but it's wrong. So for that reason, you can't afford to put your guard down because you know what you've put these people through. Like when the guys came in and asked, like, they're injured, can you help us? They're all on the defensive, the Marly and soldiers.
Well, there's like, well, I don't want to actually finish your thought because I don't know if you're going to bring up what I'm about to say.
I'm bringing up full circle. But yeah, sure. At the same time, they're at war. We've been enemies and you might be trying to kill us. I understand that, but reasonably so. You put me through hell. Like, we've had to live in hell on your land while you took advantage of our kids. Like, you armored our kids to be your army while you put us through this shit. It's like a big country robbing a small country of its natural resources, basically. What's a parent's natural resource? Well, not natural. What's a parent's fucking prized possession? Their children. Like, you get our children to fight, to hate their own people. And yeah, I'm going too far with this. This might derail. Go ahead. What is your point?
Yeah, I was gonna say that there's another factor to the discrimination that happens in Attack on Titan. Because typically, like, when we see discrimination of this magnitude and this scale, if we see real world analogs to that, it's like just, think of like Black people, for example, back in the days when there was like slavery and all that. Like,
yeah,
the prejudice that happened there is different than this prejudice because the prejudice here is like rooted in fear. Like, they're afraid that these people can turn into these monsters that would just wreak havoc and cause carnage and kill everybody. So it's the discrimination. It's more rooted in fear. So when they go on the defensive like this, it's like you can kind of it's more sensible as to why they would do that, as opposed to like if these Eldians had no ability to turn into Titans and they were just being discriminated like on skin color or something like that.
But do you know what usually goes hand in hand with fear? It's guilt. Like you're only afraid of something that you've done wrong and you're hoping doesn't backfire on you or some shit. Hand in hand is a strong word, as in like those normally are linked. like someone who killed someone knows, oh shit, I might end up going to jail. Like now I have to watch over my shoulder. Fucking Attack on Titan, The Last of Us, like we just did, episode 5, right? If you were listening to this shit on YouTube, it's fucking pinned up there. Yeah, it's like, what do you think Henry was so freaking scared, constantly on the run with his little brother? Because Henry knew what he did. Like he knew, I just killed someone who's coming back after me. That's just an example. But sure, I completely hear you. That is true. Valid points. But yeah, where are we, Christian? Where are we? Yes, these motherfuckers are fighting on the floor.
They got their guns aimed. Commander walks in.
Commander walks in. What's some boy's name? Mueller. These German names, bro. These German names.
Yeah, dude. When they cut away for a second and they heard we heard the gunshots,
bro.
You know, we find out that he shot the bullets into the air, but I was like, man, if someone in the back didn't see you raise your arm and shoot into the sky, they might think that the firing just started.
Yeah, I know, right?
And they might just start shooting out of nowhere.
Yeah, right. Imagine that shit was misconstrued. Really risky. That is true, actually. Like, what a bold and ambiguous signal. Like, what is wrong with these captains, bro? Secretary, bro. You're a fucking secretary. Bro, isn't there some freaking... What do secretaries do? But I don't know, probably Secretary of Defense. Like, it is where it is, man. Like, bro, like bring the freaking Prime Minister over here, man. Just
oh, he's crazy dead. Shit. He's probably dead.
Probably got trampled. They take us back to the Falcon. Mr. Falco himself, who played such an amazing... Oh, I don't want to skip ahead. This dude, everyone made me proud. Christian, I was like a proud father watching this.
Everyone.
All of these kids came through. Well, not kids no more. All of these young adults came through. Oh, stellar performance.
No, I think it's important to remind ourselves that they are kids. Like Gabby and Falco, they are kids. They're not.
Oh, that's true. Adults. That's true. Yeah. Gabby and Falco are kids. This is true.
Yeah,
this is true. And then Falco got the instructions. Falco said, "Yes, sir. Aye, Captain." Does the semi-landing. Floop. And of course,
after going through a wave of these Warhammer
dodging these Warhammer
like that takes skill. Okay, like he just turned into a Titan like within the week.
Not even mastering this, bro.
Yeah, not even the bird part. Like he just turned into a bird.
My boy's learning on the go. My boy's learning on the go. He's learning how to fly now, Christian. He's learning how to fly right now.
Yeah. And Falco is also, he has an intelligence that I think is on par with Armin for his age.
His empathy level 2 is insane. But go ahead. Yeah, I'll echo your sentiments, but go ahead.
Yeah, like just for example, when there were a lot of moments in season 4, but like he's very quick on the uptake. Very, very quick. Like even when it came to learning the truth about the Eldians on the island, like he was way faster to understand the situation than like Gabby was.
Than Gabby was.
He's very
yes. Yeah. I used to think it was some kind of like timid behavior, like a weakness almost, but it was just like homeboy he's very empathetic as a kid. Like I feel like his brother passed that on to him because his brother was also a good kid, actually, from how before he died and all that kind of shit. It was just like you can see that it's rooted in him a bunch of like manners, patience, discipline, and like love too. Because you're growing up, you're being groomed to replace your brother. As in this kind heart shit, we don't want that. Like we need y'all to be machines. Like to go against the grain, bro. Against the grain. That's NF. That's NF and Hobson. That's lost. So, bro, why are these things going in my head? That's an NF's first verse. But yeah, he only had one verse. NF has one verse and Opson has a second verse. But anyway, if you didn't watch it, check out Lost. It's fucking sick. It's on Clouds. We love NF, Christian. We love NF. But yeah,
he's my favorite rap artist now.
Oh, Christian. Hope. Oh, my album. Bro,
let's not distract too much because NF.
Right, let's not distract. It's too much.
He's too good. He deserves his own episode. We'll save an episode for him.
NF deserves his own episode. He's not a Christian rapper. He's a rapper who's Christian. But yeah, let's go back. Yeah. No, this kid is something else. Definitely. Yeah, he make a semi-landing. He drop off Rainer, right? It's not Anar. I gotta stop getting confused. And again, if you want to see if I'm not saying this correctly, just check our videos. You will see that we just fucking did Vinland Saga episode 14 or 15. So it's not a joke that I'm getting these shit confused. But yeah, Anar from Vinland Saga, Reiner from Attack on Titan. All right, yes. Yeah. He drops off Reiner and John, and he keeps going. Reiner is going for the Hammer Titan.
All the Hammer Titan, or all the Warhammer.
Yeah, actually, there's a ton of them. Yes, he beats a few, create a diversion for Jean. Jean doesn't fail to freaking. He got the moment. He's like, there's no redo. Just give me the spotlight and I go. Jean goes for it, and of course, Galliard comes up. Damn it! And Jean gets pinned down. And oh snap! What is going on? Pieck. There's something in the galaxy. There's something just entered the atmosphere. That's Captain Marvel in Endgame. But anyway, who's this little girl running down this pole? Like, oh my
God, she's so cute, man. She's so cute. I love her so
I wish I had. She said something like, I wish I had something she wished she had, the power to be.
I wish I had the ability to move omnidirectionally.
Bro.
Which is like 3D maneuver gear.
Yes, Christian. Yes. And transform right away and freaking kill this weird looking Titan that had her. And then Jean's like, Pieck, watch out. And she gets bitten, bro. And she exits the shell as she's exiting. The most badass thing I've seen. Bro, bitch, just be humble, bitch. She's like, no. Bro. She's like, Jean,
that sound, I love the sound
I'm
effect.
not cut out, right? If you think I'm not cut out for this, bro, you're dead wrong. And she does it again, bro.
This is the first time we see the cart Titans like ability, because you know how all the Titans have like abilities.
Resilience. Yes, you're like, bitch. You're just here to carry weapons. Yeah, we didn't know this.
Yeah, like, so this is a good moment to list out all the abilities of the Titans. So like Founding Titan, they can turn subjects of Ymir into Titans. Female Titan, she can inherit abilities and harden her skin. Armored Titan, he's armored. Colossal Titan, he can emit steam and he's gigantic. The Jaw Titan, really hard teeth and also claws. Warhammer, they can materialize weapons. The Beast Titan can take characteristics of various animals from different, which animal appears varies from generation to generation. Bro. The Cart Titan can stay transformed for a long period of time, and it has an endurance that can let them transform hundreds of times. And then, of course, the Attack Titan, they can receive memories from past and future inheritors of the Attack Titan. Also, okay, let me throw this in here. It'll come out later, but I need to address this now so I don't forget it.
I catch it if you throw it to me. That's
anyone who gains the Attack Titan is guided by the memories that all the Attack Titans share, right? So, and these memories, they all instilled a desire to fight for freedom within every single inheritor of the Attack Titan. So Eren, he was the one who was influencing all the previous generations of the Attack Titan throughout 2,000 years.
Yeah.
And it's why he doesn't have memories of what happens after his death, because the ability to see into the future ends with his life, because his death ends the era of Titans. So bro, he was the mastermind that was influencing the past Titans to fight in the name of freedom.
Ugh. Christian, that's a short. No, Christian, you just earned yourself a fucking short. This is some top tier shit. That is actually true. Wait, I don't know why I said that is actually true. Like, that is true. Also, which is dope. I don't know if you remember sometime in season 3 or season 2, the owl, or Eren's dad, one of them got up and said, we need to save Armin. And they were like, what are you talking about? And he's like, oh, I don't know, but somehow I think what I just said makes sense.
Yes. Whose memories are these?
Yes. Yep. Yes, Christian. Whose memories are these? Bro, daddy chill. Oh, man.
2,000 years, man. That means before the show even started, he was still influencing people.
Yeah.
Fucking nuts.
Oh, these social media influencers don't even know, bro. Yeah, this is the real influencer. Oh, nah, Christian, it's insane. It's insane. And yeah, all these back and forth and getting bitten and retransforming, and my girl was able to catch her breath, and she realizes a bunch of them, and she says, "This is pointless. 100 victories won't too much against 1,000,000 enemies." Oh, they're starting to lose hope, Christian. Oh my goodness. I can't take it. Oh. And oh snap, as this is going on, Falco got a second delivery to make. Mikasa and who?
Annie.
Mikasa and Annie, yes, because Levi tapped out at this point, right?
Yeah, he's with Gabby. He's chilling.
Yeah, yes, he's chilling. They're flying first class. Yes, and then
and then wait, Annie transform, dude. Fuck, man.
Of course,
there's so much.
There's
like Annie, she wasn't supposed to be here, but now she's here, and it makes everything so much more epic because now all the Titans that we've ever seen in the show are duking it out with each other.
Christian, the timing was crazy. Thor's entrance in Wakanda, bro. The timing was Captain on your left. Anyway, Marvel references. That is what it is. That's all I'm good for. But yeah, Falco gets freaking closer, and Mikasa's like, "We spot Waldo. What is this he, she, it thing?" They're like, "I don't know, sis. What do you think this is? This is an Okapi."
It's insane to me that they managed to slip in like some lighthearted humor in all this. That's insane.
Right? Yeah. I know.
That's crazy.
He's like, yes, if we get to that thing, we're gonna get that Armin, and we'll corner that thing, and just get Armin back.
Thingy. She said the thingy.
Oh, and her and Connie drops because during that whole conversation, they're still on Falco's back. My boy drops them, and Levi starts reflecting. Oh, shit! There's a few people I can bear to see down. But when Levi gets to that point, Christian, I was like, I can't. Seeing Levi in this point was like Carmine dying in Breaking Dawn Part 2 of Twilight. Yes, on some white girl stuff. Damn, Twilight. But it's like
Breaking Dawn Part 2.
Yeah, literally. We thought Homeboy was not gonna make it. The movie theater freaking lost it. Like nobody lost it for anyone else except for Carmine. The man was just perfect. Perfect husband.
Who's Carmine?
He was the head of the vampires. He was basically the father figure of the Cullens, and the Cullens. I think that those were the last names, the vampires.
Like I don't know why I said who's Carmine. Like I know who any of these characters.
You know who the fuck I'm talking about. Like you didn't even watch Twilight, man. Team Jacob, Rich Gang. But anyway, bro, we're back. Yeah. Carmine. Fuck that, I mentioned Carmine. Christian. Yes, Levi reflecting. Seeing him at his lowest. Just there's something it does. There's something about seeing your bravest character get to a place of humanity because he's human, Christian. That's the thing. He's a freaking human being. Oh my goodness. He's like, Erwin, I never felt to carry any of his orders. Why can't I get this last one? Did the lives you sacrificed exist to crush others' lives underfoot? Bro! Beautiful world without Titans. Wouldn't be worth it without the hearts it gave.
The world without Titans we dreamed of was supposed to be an astoundingly joyful place. An ideal world. Otherwise, it wouldn't be worth the hearts that they gave.
He's convincing himself to keep going amidst this despair, bro. Do you know how hard that is?
Man, and again, it's a shame that you don't really remember the earlier seasons, but you might remember this part. Like this idea that you are going out into the world, putting your life at risk for the sake of a better future, that was the hope. Like that was hope for the entirety of the show. So for it to culminate into what Eren is doing right now, eliminating most of humanity, and then for Levi to be sitting here and reflecting on all of these amazing deaths, all these amazing send-offs that these characters like Hanji and Erwin got. Like this is a very painful thing to reflect on, and a truly hard thing to reflect on.
And his sacrifice too, man. Like I have no regret choosing Armin because he had that same look that you had in your eyes. This man is solidifying on his stance, on his decision. Like we're not going back. Like your debts were not nothing. My decision to take out my best friend, because he doesn't say that shit that much, but that was his brother, Christian. I guess this man. Because Levi,
and Armin.
we saw. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go. We saw Levi's backstory. He had two best friends that died before he made it. So Erwin and Unj became his next two brothers and sisters, and they're freaking left, bro. All right.
Oh shit, dude! No shit, you know, I just no shit. What do you mean?
I don't know what I mean. You go.
No, because in the backstory for Levi, it's like the girl, she looked a lot like Hanji. Like that was, and also the guy, he looked a lot like Erwin.
I don't think that's wait. I don't want to diss you on camera or not in camera. I don't want to fucking go against you on live YouTube, but are you sure?
Bro, it doesn't matter.
I don't remember. I really it doesn't matter.
No, because the way I'm saying this is like the girl looked very similar because she had the same hair color, same hairstyle, and then the guy, he was blonde.
Let me look her up.
No. I just remember.
This is from memory. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you can look it up if you want to. But
Christian, it's called, I trust you with my life, bro.
It's called what was it? Fuck, I forget. It's like an OVA.
OVA. It's the OVO, yeah, bro. That's the bird. That's a big owl.
No, that's what like extra episodes are called. Fuck, I don't remember. I forget the name.
Christian, it's okay. But, it's okay, Christian.
The guy, he had blonde hair. And he had like a shaved side, just like Erwin. The girl looked like Hanji. So when you said that it's like they're his new best friends, it's like, yeah, like even visually, they are very similar to the first best friends that he lost. And I never saw it that way. But you're right,
Christian.
All right, I gave you your kudos. Now continue. I'm not gonna do it again.
Oh no! This is the craziest finale I've ever seen. You know what, man? I've never said this, dude, but if it wasn't for you, I would not have gotten into this realm of stick figures. And imagine everyone just log off right now. Like, he did not just call it stick figures.
I was about to log off.
I'm gonna log off. The disrespect. Nah, man, this art style, literally, I was like skeptical at first, but this is 5 for 5.
A lot of people are. Like Attack on Titan is the gateway drug. That's how I see it. Like if you can show somebody how serious this medium can be, and how interesting it can be, and how intense it can be, then their minds are gonna open.
Yeah. Emotion.
Attack on Titan. Yep. That's the first show to show anybody who's like kind of on the fence about anime. It's like, oh, it's just cartoons. No, watch Attack on Titan. You say that again.
I'm out here on Billions in succession. It's just me, bro. I might have to join the anime crew because nobody watches Billions. I have no one to talk to Billions about. Nobody watches Succession. It is what it is.
Hey, man. I told you I'd be willing to talk about it, but you're like, oh, he's never gonna watch Billions.
You don't know the mind of Chuck Rhodes, Christian. Like, listen, man. It is what it is. I'll just stick. Listen, it's just this shit. Some burdens you got to carry by yourself. You know, with many personalities, you're never alone. I'll just talk to myself about Billions. That is what it is. But yeah, we're back to Levi reflecting. Levi reflect and the Okapi chase, bro.
Wait, but so one other thing I want to mention when Levi was reflecting, he when he said that he was entrusting the future to somebody who had the same look as all of you did, and he was referring to Armin. Armin has a look of hope and purity. So in the end of season 2, it was brought up that Ewin was being a devil because he was, at that point, he was sacrificing, like, he was willing to sacrifice some lives just to make sure that a plan followed through when it came to capturing the armor titan and Berthold and Ymir, that whole scene. And then that was the first time that I think they referred to him as a devil. And then in season 3, Flock, he said,
wait, Christian, Floki, that's not Vinland Saga.
No, I was just messing around. It's Flock. Floki is Vinland Saga. Yeah.
2 different realms, Christian. 2 different realms. Get them out of your head. You were joking. Of course.
Yeah, but so in the end of season 3, Flock, he said that Ewin was a devil for sending all of his soldiers to die. And when they were like fighting against the Beast Titan and also the Colossal and the Armor Titan in Shina, when they were trying to get to the basement for Erens father's basement. So in the pursuit of truth, Ewin had to corrupt his morals, and thus he lost the glint in his eyes that moved him towards finding answers with a pure heart and a pure mind, I guess. But Armin, he hasn't lost that glint in his eyes, and I think that's what Levi was trying to say. Like, that's why I chose him, because he still has that purity within him that you, Ewin, you've been forced to abandon because you've been the one who has to make all the incredibly hard decisions when it came to pursuing like truth in the world,
bro.
So yeah, crazy
shit, man. I don't think I can do this.
Bro, that's only episode 1.
That's only chapter 3. That's chapter 3. Oh my goodness, we're not even halfway, Christian. That's true. Anyway, Sakageo. What is that like? That's like season 1 theme song. Okay, we're back.
Season 2, I think.
Yeah, this is Gym playlist. This song, Vinland Saga season 1, bro. Gym playlist. Gym stay list. They're not going anywhere. Like just literally. So the Okapi chase, because Falco just dropped our heroes and they're gunning. Connie spots it. Make a run. Mikasa's running. Annie is running too. And Annie's like, okay, super soldier. I think Captain America did some shit like that with Scarlett Johansson's character. I think there was a boost done. I think either in Age of Ultron, where Annie grabs Christian. You're timing us again?
Relax. Keep going.
No, I quit. I quit.
Keep going.
Find another black man for this shit with, man. Find another dark skinned dude.
Keep going.
How can I keep going, man? Fucking derailed this whole train. Break. Emergency break. What happened? Yes. Homegirl freaking launched Mikasa, and
the way they animated that was crazy. The sense of speed in that little animation was unreal.
Oh, like, man.
She was like a missile. It's crazy.
Homegirl was propelled. Yeah. Homegirl was launched.
And her stance while she was being propelled? Oh my God, man.
Yeah. To stay in that position. Oh, no.
Like, how do you even train for that? Like,
it's all fight or
you
flight.
Can't.
It's all fight.
You can't train for a situation like that. You just have to adapt in the middle of it. And she did it effortlessly.
Ellie and The Last of Us, bro. Which we did the whole reaction for, so y'all motherfuckers can check it out if y'all want to. We're not out here begging. Rich shit. All right, Pierre, tone it down. But yeah, man, it's some crazy stuff. Yes, that's true. And of course, the Okapi had hella shields from other freaking Titans. That I love the way they shielded her. That was fine. That was dope. But yeah, we got you. You're not fucking no, you're not dying. No, they made it through her anyway, and she ran to Berthold, Who they got just hanging, bro? Homeboy's just hanging. Berthold. That's insane.
Right.
Yeah, because he's just hanging for now. So, and then they skip the Armin. He's having an out-of-body experience, bro. And he starts letting it out on himself.
Now this scene reminded me of number 1 in season 2 when Eren had that breakdown after Hannes died. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, and the plane. He had the same shit going on when Sasha died too, actually. This moment of guilt. But go ahead, continue with your moment.
Well, because in the season 2 when Hannes died, he was like basically calling himself, Eren was calling himself worthless. Like, you still can't do anything after all this time. Like, he was really laying into himself. So this reminded me of that. And also ReZero. Spoilers for ReZero, episode 18, when Subaru was, when he was going in on himself to Rem. This reminded me of that too. I love scenes like this when characters call themselves bad characters. It's kind of like fourth wall breaky, but at the same time, it's not. I really like that.
That's true. Because you're supposed to. They become their harshest critics, and they don't leave anything in. Like, they go out on themselves more than I've seen these people furious at other people. That's insane. Yeah, I guess there's a certain sense of regard, gratitude that you must have. Like Armin's situation. Look at the people that died, bro. Ewin basically was sacrificed so you can have a second life. And you're out here at the freaking acme of all this, and you're just on timeout. Not your fault, which is even crazier, right? For her to even reason her, bro, I gotta stop. That's him.
Oh my
There's no more ambiguity. They cleared it out. It's a guy. Season 1, I thought it was a girl. I'm just gonna fucking come out and say that I thought it was a girl. Sure. They clear it out. It's just up to me now to clear it out in my head that everything makes sense now. It's a guy. Armin's a guy. But yeah, yeah.
And then they also, while he's doing this, reflecting on himself, I'm pretty sure he's able to get glimpses of, because all Eldians are connected in the paths, right? So the Eldians throughout the world, they are also connected through the paths. So when the Colossal Titans are trampling over humanity, I think Armin can get glimpses into what's happening around the world. Yeah. So because I think during this little moment he was having, like the scene where the people were pushed towards the edge of the cliff.
Yeah, the somber music, Christian.
And also how they showed cultures across the globe. Like they had I think it was just cultures across all the globe. It was amazing because they are not going easy on the suffering that's happening. Like, they really want to make sure you understand humanity is being wiped out as we speak. And this is no joke. All the history, all the things that people have learned, all the knowledge, it's getting eliminated. It's getting wiped out.
Yeah, crazy shit. That is true. And of course, you see some people praying, is whenever it's the end of the world, bunch of folks turn to some higher power who's been there for a while, by the way. But it is what it is. But the world's ending. So we gotta turn now. We gotta believe now. But yeah, some crazy shit. That is true. People falling off a cliff, but saving a baby. Everyone's black and white.
They highlighted the color. That's crazy. They're wrong for that. They were wrong for that.
This was too much. Christian, we're only in chapter 3. Shit, there's a chapter 4, and then there's a final chapter. Holy shit, Christian, we have so much. We have so much to go.
I told you, bro.
Oh my goodness, we have so much to go.
I told you.
Crazy shit. Right, I just thought there's fucking a lot of shit. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to sleep. It's been real. It's worth it. No, this is freaking worth it, man. This is beautiful, man.
If there was ever a story where this is worth it, it's Attack on Titan.
Bro, like favorite movie of all time. I put this up there with Memento. There's not even a movie. From now on, it's Memento. It's Attack on Titans. The final season, the final chapter. What's number 3 for me? And Predestination. Predestination. I love Predestination. Oh, the chicken or the egg.
So this is like your top 3 stories of all time. You're saying it's Predestination.
No movies. Yeah, Predestination, Memento. Memento's not even. It's just the structure because that's the one. That was one of my first. That was my first introduction to Christopher Nolan. And after that, I saw The Prestige, and I saw Tenet, and I saw Inception, and the Batman trilogy.
So really quick, just give us your top 3 stories of all time, and I'll do this.
Oh, come on.
Quickly.
All right, The Village, M. Night Shyamalan, because I love M. Night Shyamalan.
Really? You'd put that in your top 3?
Christian.
Of all time? I'm talking about like stories forever, like across every story you've ever
depth
seen.
Behind The Village, parents that are trying to shield their kids from their horrors in a very hypocritical way. Christian, The Village is insane. This is all subjective. This is subjective. Okay, so I'll say this. I'll say, fuck it. Then I'll give you my top 5 or top 10 because there's so many. Memento's gonna have to be up there. The Prestige is gonna have to be up there. Christian, what do you know about Sacrifice? Christopher Nolan. The Village is gonna have to be up there. Well, that's for me. Predestination, of course. The chicken or the egg, bro. A mind-bending, time-traveling bender, bro. No, Predestination is gonna have to be up there. I'll put that Attack on Titan up there. I like that final. The final chapter, though. The final chapter, not though. Actually, the whole show. The whole story.
You don't even remember the whole show.
That's actually true. I don't remember the whole show. But fucking go easy, man. Some crazy shit.
You need to rewatch this. You are missing out on some wild stuff.
Sixth Sense is dope. I am not missing out, Christian. They're just hidden somewhere in my memory that just need to be unlocked in some, I don't know. just because I paid attention to all this. Dude, we discussed this at length. That's crazy, dude. That is so crazy. We didn't think about freaking doing a podcast when we were watching Attack on Titans. Just because we've discussed all of these seasons. Anyways, some crazy shit. But yeah, this deserved an outro, and hopefully we do this justice. Because yeah, I'm literally going scene by scene. So it's just that's anyway, crazy stuff. But yeah. The top 10, I don't know, man. I've seen a bunch of masterpieces, and yeah, anything that's thought provoking, that's mentally stimulating. This is where
you didn't mention The Punisher. What
the Punisher is not mentally stimulating. The Punisher is a great action. It's a great story. Wait, no, that's a lie. That's a
bold-faced lie. What the?
Castle is just that's a man who beat death. That's a man who has nothing left to fight for, yet still keep going. That's literally the man with the rage of an animal. But
I feel like Frank Castle or The Punisher, like Spider-Man in Endgame, like those, and maybe Daredevil too. Those are the only ones that I'm like, hell yeah, I like this. The only superhero.
I like Daredevil a lot. My girlfriend hates Daredevil because again, we watch everything together. Her brain is top tier now because she only watched top tier shit. Affiliated me, of course, but
down.
I'm not even kidding, bro. She cannot sit through mediocrity anymore, bro. Like seriously, if the movie is not making sense, we're like, what the fuck is this? But anyway, Christian, you know this, dude. We wouldn't even be friends if our minds weren't fucking linear in this sense. But regardless, Daredevil, right? He can't kill. He doesn't kill. Very beautiful. His moral compass is kicking north. That's true. But at the same time, you take on these killers. Like you go after Fisk, who you put in jail, gets out, kill people because you refuse to kill. You can't kill. If you refuse to kill, stick with freaking neighborhood crimes. Stick with freaking thieves and pocket picketers. Like don't go after people that are actually killing. Like Daredevil, there's no way Daredevil needed to be 3 seasons. If this was Frank Castle, Daredevil would have been 1 season. Case in, out, shut. This is why Daredevil season 2 is beautiful. He's like, Red, like your way just doesn't work. Like season 2 is like Frank versus Daredevil. This is why people are like, we want more of that guy. And they're like, okay, Punisher, you get your series.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because Frank is like, Red, your shit. When you put them down, they get up. But when I put them down, they stay down. Like, oh my God. No, Frank Castle. Like, Madani.
Madani.
This man is deranged. All right, Kristen, where
we gotta get back. We can't do this today.
If people who watch this anime tune into it, they're like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Like,
honestly, we might have to split this into 2 parts. I don't know if YouTube like can take. Does
YouTube allow fucking
movies?
I know, right? Yeah, that's actually true. I've never seen that. Fuck it, let's do it, Christian. Let's do it. We'll see what happens and what happened. Yes, Armin's out of body experience, and of course, in there, she noticed there's sand in her hand. Hold up. Yeah, I'm very sorry for anyone that's not on purpose. I used to think he was a woman. I don't know if the features was like, it was not like, okay, anyone who's...
He hears the light voice and he's like, oh, a woman?
There's always gender ambiguity for all the 5 animes you've requested to me, Christian, and we've discussed this at length. Kuripika and Hunter x Hunter. Why give him his attire, the way he sounds? He doesn't have an Adam's apple.
Youth, man.
Christian, youth. Eren, yes. Eren been looked like a kid. Eren been looked like a guy since he came. I can't. Listen, for the sake of possible success at this, I don't want to crush something that didn't even start. So I'm just gonna omit my gender statements. It's just, yes, Armin. He realizes there's sand in his hand, so he's like, bro, there's got to be more here. I'm not just dreaming.
Again, his ability to think under pressure. He just had a mental breakdown, and he's already back into that mode.
Yeah. He's like, oh shit, this is the path. Eldians are all connected to the paths.
How could my brain think in a state where how could I think in a state where my brain is deprived of oxygen?
Bro, the awareness, the mental awareness is insane. It's insane. Again, dude, I can equate this to one person. Actually, I'll put that one person up top, and that's Norman from Promised Neverland. Knowing you're about to die, knowing you're about to get sold as a kid, bro, and think of a plan to help other kids. Not freaking out about yourself. Think of a plan for Emma, for Ray, for all the little ones, bro. Like, I've never seen such like mental agility and freaking mental disconnect from reality to be this laser focus on something else that should be secondary to your life.
Also, Killua from Hunter x Hunter.
Killua from Hunter x Hunter. This is true, Christian. This is true.
He's another thinker.
This is true. Nah, these motherfuckers are assassins. But yeah, and he sees Zeke. He's like, well, Zeke, you must have been summoned here too by Ymir. Chapter 3 ends. All right, Christian, what do? Do we cut this shit now or do we keep going?
Honestly, I think we should, if anything, like we can cut it and then just upload like multiple times, you know? Because I don't think we can upload like the whole thing. This is a lot.
Okay, then let's just do a 5-second pause. You know what? For the sake of, I like how this is like all like raw and all that kind of stuff. Leave all this shit in. We're not editing anything out. Let's pause for 5 seconds.
We don't even need to do another intro for the next one.
We're not doing another intro. We're just going to do a quick pause and we flip in. Great. All right, we're freaking back.
All right, hold on. I'm going to press the stop button. Okay.